POE, Mr. Green here. Not able to come in today, so what I need you to do is to finish up the PowerPoint for electricity. So it's going to be those last few slides that you finish up with series and parallel circuits. After you are done with that, ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to pick up the packet somewhere in the room of Activity 1.2.3 Electrical Circuit Simulation. It is also under the calendar under today's date 10/3/15. If it's not printed out, it's not the end of the world. You can write down most of the stuff in your notebook that you'd be working on today. But what I want you to do is go ahead and click this link and select the simulation. What we're going to do is we're going to build some circuits. If we go ahead and we'll just make this a little bit bigger. You're going to go through and you're going to essentially complete this packet. First thing I want you to do is there are 3 problems. You're just going to draw out the schematic of each problem relative to what you see on the PowerPoint. Please make sure you are using the correct electrical symbol here on the left-hand side. Use the correct electrical symbol when you are creating each one of these. Then show me your equation, substitute, and solve over here under the calculations. Moving down, you are going to actually create these circuits in a circuit construction kit from University of Colorado. If you just click this link, it's going to take you to this page. You're going to click this play button, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to ask you a bunch of things. It's going to ask you to download this. You're just going to hit save. If you're in Chrome, it's going to come up. You're going to click that. And mine's going to automatically run and open. What you'll need to do is you'll need to hit later. It's going to ask you to update Java. Don't just hit later, and then it's going to give you another box and you're going to click run. When you do that, this little circuit construction kit is going to open. Once you have that kit open, you're going to follow through and you're going to complete exactly what it says. So it says construct the circuit below using the default bulb and switch in the open position. Note your circuit will not look like the image below. You are to interpret the schematic drawing to create a circuit. Check the voltage across the bulb. Record the measurement in the space provided below. So this is confusing, ladies and gentlemen. The circuit is, here's the battery, to the switch, to the light bulb, back around to the battery. You might ask, well, wait a minute, what is this? All right, Project Lead the Way did a terrible job here in drawing this. This is a voltmeter, ladies and gentlemen. And it's asking you to measure the volts on this side of, or just across the bulb. How many volts are dropping across the bulb? So to do that, I'll kind of draw it like I have here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a battery out. A battery has 2 sides, an anode and a cathode. So here's my battery. I'm going to grab my light bulb. I'm going to kind of just rotate my light bulb. You can see that there are these little hidden lined circles. Essentially, you're just going to connect wire between those. So I'm going to just draw a wire here, then a switch. They should automatically snap to the ends when they're no longer red. That means they are connected together. I'm going to grab some other wire, connects to that side of the bulb, and I'll kind of make it look like you see in the sheet. So there we go. I've got a battery, a switch, and a light bulb. It's going to ask right here when to check the voltage across the bulb when the circuit is open. So no matter what you do, if you want to check, we can go ahead and grab a voltmeter here. Just grab the voltmeter, move it off to the side, and I can take one of the probes on each end, and I can kind of touch it out. Just do it this way. So put it on one end, put it on the other end. You can see here that I'm reading 0 volts. If I wanted to close that, you can see here it changes. I've got 8.999 volts. So you can see that I'm actually reading something. That's what that second portion is. So you're going to go through, you might use this, you might use an ammeter down here or a non-contact ammeter. So you can look at how much amperage is flowing through the circuit, that kind of deal. But you're going to use these tools and you're going to create all of the following circuits, and write down what it reads. So for example, this is asking what is the voltage across the bulb when the switch is open. So you're going to check it when the switch is open, write it down. 4. Close the switch so the bulb remains on. Obtain the voltage measurements across the bulb and the power supply. Record the measurements in the space provided below. Excuse me. Just go through and work and try to complete as much of this packet as you can. We want to try to probably finish this. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to try to finish this by the end of the period on Thursday so we can start to physically build these on Friday. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen.